Hey, my YouTube do's and dudettes. I am on here this time, besides me needing to do my hair. This time, I am on here to talk to y'all about. So, I seen this little thing. Y'all see I got my gloves on, which means it's gardening time. It is late, I know. It's about 7:30. But I seen this video where it talked about, so these are my peppers, my little peppers. But I seen this video where it talks about you can regrow your tomatoes. So my tomato plant is still out there and it's still growing, but I want to see if I cut the ones that fell off, and I don't know if they're fully because some of them stayed green, some turned red, and then I have one that turned orange. So yeah, so I was going to see if this guy who did this video, he said you can take, and because I know that if you take the seeds out of here, they will reproduce. So I'm wondering if I just cut it, because he just took his and he cut the top off and he cut the bottom off and just planted this whole thing. See the seeds are in there? So that's all he did, and he planted the whole thing. And he said it kept his seeds in place and it helped them to germinate better. So with that being said, of course, guess what Dose is doing? I'm going to try to plant it. So I have 2 peppers that I'm going to do like that. And the tomatoes, he said just cut in half and plant them close together. So I'm not for sure how many seeds. I want to see how many seeds is actually in there, because I never really paid attention. There's quite a few in there. See? It's quite a few. So I'm going to take and cut these open. And it's getting a little dark, so I want to hurry up so I can show y'all my, because I've used my tomatoes. I use my tomatoes for everything. So all I got left on my little tomato tree is the little green tomatoes that's regrowing. So, and I went by Lowe's to see if they had any tomato plants that I could replant, that I could bring home and plant. But the lady was saying that because, the growing season is almost over, that they didn't have any. So we are about to venture outside to, I don't know which place. There it goes. We're going to venture outside to see if we could we're going to plant them. And then I am going to do what I've been doing lately and showing y'all. So let me show y'all my garden real quick. So I have 3 cucumbers left. 1, 2, 3. I have 1 growing. No, but my vine is all the way on the ground again. And then I have my little onions are growing. These are tomato seeds that I planted. These are the other tomatoes that I planted that haven't produced anything as of yet, but I am scared that the winter is going to catch it. It's not going to grow anything. I still have peppers. I have quite a few peppers. Still have peppers. And these are my jalapenos. So I still got quite a few of those on there. I hope I'm showing y'all the actual fruit. And then, as y'all can see, I got flowers growing, and new stems growing. But I pretty much ate all of my tomatoes. So, all I'm going to do is, he said, dig a hole and drop the whole tomatoes in the hole. So let's see how that works. I don't know if it's gonna work. I really don't. But we will see, I guess, in a couple of days. I mean, in a couple of weeks, because usually it takes about a week for them to grow. So I dug another hole. I'm just dropping them in a hole. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. And I just put them in a hole. This one right here. So let's see if they grow. I hope they do. So with my peppers, I'm gonna plant these over here. So I'm gonna do the same thing with my peppers. Just gonna dig a hole, and I'm gonna drop the whole pepper in the hole. Wait, I didn't dig that one deep enough. And the whole pepper down in the hole. I don't think the roots for the one that's already in here is, my eyes look red out here. The roots for the one that's already in here is taking over the whole pot. So I'm trying to, okay, let's see if that'll work. That's one, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get this one. I'm using the light from the camera. Alright. So that's all of them. And we're gonna see if they grow. See, that's why you don't give certain people, I have my YouTube license. My license for YouTubing. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you. I want to show y'all. So I planted them today, which is what, August 31st. So we will check back in a week to see if they sprouted. I know the tomato seeds that I dried out started sprouting within 2 weeks. So, and I had just watered the plants, thank God. So the dirt was good and moist. So we're gonna see if that works. Just cutting them, because I know like you could regrow like the onions. Let me show y'all the onions. So the onions, these have been regrown. I want to say I have reused these probably about 5 or 6 times. The ones outside I have regrown, I want to say about the same amount of time. I just take and cut them all the way down, replant it. These I keep in the house. I just take and I cut them down to about right here, and then I don't bother them. I leave them alone. So yeah, that's mine. And I know the lettuce, you can regrow lettuce, you can regrow. I planted somewhere out there. I don't know where I planted it, but in one of the pots, I replanted the cabbage. I don't know which pot I planted in. I didn't know where because I forgot to mark it. So I am hoping that the cabbage start growing and start sprouting up, and I don't mistake it as weeds and pull it. So, and I was going to take and jab around in the dirt, because you know when you hit something, but I forget where I planted it. So there's a little sproutlet of cabbage somewhere out there in one of the pots. Yeah, so that's all I got today. I will be on here more. School is over, so I graduated. So I will be on here a lot more. I don't have school homework to do. All right, so dose out. I will update y'all after a while.